sometimes it's the deciding factor to who ends up going, tiebreakers.
Eagles with the basketball right here. Here's Aleko. Turnaround and hits. Eastern Michigan with their first bucket of the game. She had 14 and 3 in the victory against the Broncos. Here's Thea. Feeds it inside to Aleko. Puts that one up off the glass and in. Back-to-back buckets now for Cece. And it's 5-4. Huskies with the lead.
Yeah, but the defense was ready for Hill on that when they collapsed. They know she scored 25 last game. And that was created by CC's defense, being able to stand the offensive player up.
Well, there's Hill, Reggie. She comes down, goes coast to coast, would not be denied.
That's why I call her a baller. She's able to do things like that, take it coast to coast. Nice steal there by Thrash.
Yeah, Thrash knocks it away. Avaye comes away with it. It's 3-on-1, but Avaye takes it the whole way. She'll scoop and score.
Three-point line.
Well, they try to feed inside. They go to Cece. That pass just a little offline, but still able to control it as Wingate was trying to close in. And Cece Aleko now with a great game of 22. And Eastern Michigan answers on the other side. Brooklyn Thrash hits it from the corner. Eastern Michigan grabs their first 3 of the game, and it's now trying to go baseline. Sorensen cuts her off, but dribbling around her. Avaye again in control, off the left hand, and banks it off the window.
Oh man, what wizardry able to spin in there. Well.
Eagles with it, they feed it down low. There's Cece again. Eastern Michigan extends the lead back out. It is 30-22. Aleko continuing to put on a performance here in the first half. Look past the Hill, trying to get her stroke going from the long line. Does not fall, but Cece Aleko right there for the rebound. Gets it back up, count the bucket and the foul. Again, another offensive rebound for Eastern Michigan. They were just right around 7 points a game, but when you can get her scoring as well and add that extra dimension and extra look, Huskies are going to have a hard time defensively knowing who to shut down as Thea grabs that rebound.
What it means is that you have 5 threats out there on the floor offensively.
And Avaye certainly one of the biggest ones again. This time drives in, goes to the right side. And
describe it. When she gets the ball, she's trying to get to the basket.
Collects the rebound. Number 10 for her in her 10th double-double of the season. Here's Hill, drops it off to Thrash in front, and she hits. Big bucket for Eastern Michigan. 4 straight points, back to a 5-point lead. Scored another field goal to tie the game at 45, and then right before the break you saw it, Lacine picked up the foul, and now Eastern Michigan will have it as Hill tries to drive in and draw some contact. So that's where we're at, Reg. Cece was calling for it, now gets it down low near the left side. Spins, works her way in, drops it off to Thrash, who was cutting towards the bucket and gets that one to fall. Eastern on a 5-0 run. Game 1 of 2 here in Ypsilanti. The men of Eastern Michigan will take the floor to take on Kent State, and what also might be a thrilling game is Thea slices her way to the bucket, builds the lead back out to 5. Miami Tuesday night, so you know that they got a chip on their shoulder.
Yes, absolutely. They feel that was a lost opportunity.
Thea passes it up to Aleko. Aleko right to the rim. Johnson spins, gets around Avaye. Aleko right there, gets her hands up. No call. Eastern can hold for the final shot here should they want it. 15 seconds. Avaye feeds it over to Hill. Hill takes it strong to the bucket. Unbelievable. Up and under, gets it to go, and the fans up on their feet.
Even though they're going to front her, let's see if you can get some kind of lob to her.
And Cece with just 4 points since half. How about Thea? A little spacing. They brought Cece to the top of the key, kind of opened up the lane. And for Thea, she's 3 of 3 from the field. Sorensen feeds it inside. That one's stripped away. Nice job by Thea and Aleko, but then the ball's still loose underneath. And Aleko comes away with it the last second. There's Aleko. Pull-up jump shot hits.
Oh, that's clutch. Being able to step back and shoot that shot. She saw.
Floater in the lane, does not go. Rebound by Wingate. Eastern got poked in the eye. Looks like Brooklyn Thrash, maybe a hit in the nose. Down to 6. There's Thea. Lane opened up, and again she gets it to the rack. Under a minute to play. Huskies need a bucket. Sorensen with it. Drives baseline, goes for the reverse, and then Cece right there for the block. Close. It was a 53-50 game at the end of the third. And 61-59 here in the fourth. And how about Kuki? She gets to the rim. So Hill will bring it up. Back-to-back Mid-American Conference wins for Eastern Michigan as Hill throws it towards the scoreboard.